Everyone, in this video we're going to be talking about starting a farm from scratch. Got a buddy of mine cutting our hay. We don't have hay equipment yet, but this part's going to be cutting hay. We're taking this land from bare land with just a house on it and turning it into our farm. We're just documenting it in these videos. Y'all come on along and see what it's like. What's up, Miss Evie? What's up, Miss Cinnamon? Now you may notice some weeds in our hay. We just started, this year's the first year since we've been out here that we actually started fertilizing, and we're using rabbit fertilizer, liquid rabbit fertilizer. We also put down lime. So this is our first year where we really got in position where we could start taking care of the ground and treating the ground, other than having the cows out with their manure and things like that. So it's going to take us a few years to get this absolutely perfect, but right now I'm pretty proud of the way it's looking. We got some flowers blooming here, but in the backside where the big hay field is, it really looks good. So the fertilizer's coming along, and treating it with the lime and all has really helped us a lot. So we're looking forward to the way it's going to look once we really turn the soil around. It takes a long time to turn that soil around when the land has just been neglected for so long, but we're working on it. I don't know if you can notice, but you see the tractor and the Vermeer cutter is going up and down, and that's because on our property we have terraces, and they were installed, from my understanding, talking to the old timers out here, they were installed back in either the 20s or 30s when this was all pasture land and fewer trees than are here now, and it kept the erosion down when they would have the heavy rains. So you can see right here, this is one going across, and you can see how the T-post on my electric fence over there is higher than the one on either side, and that terrace continues all the way through the pasture out into the other hay field. So we got another terrace up here, and then you've seen he just went over one right over here. One of these days I'm gonna figure out, get out here with a measuring tape and see how far apart these terraces are, because they're pretty consistent, except when they end up running into each other at a point or something like that. So it's pretty challenging, especially when you're putting up fence, cutting hay and things like that, but it all works out. You'll see he's about to go over a terrace right now. There he goes up, he goes down, and then you can see the cutter going up and down. So we bought this 45 acres. It had a home on it. You can see that video. If I remember, I'll link it below where it talks about building the barn dominium that's on it. All the fencing, it had a gate entrance is all it had, but all the fencing, the loafing shed, the shop, the tiny home that's on it now for my father, his carport area, all the electric fencing, none of that. None of it was here. So we are literally starting a farm from scratch, and we're doing it a little bit at a time. We're not going into heavy debt. The only thing we have is our house note, and we're not going into heavy debt to be able to build this farm, but we are trying to do it and do it in a clean way. We don't use any chemicals or any chemical byproducts or anything like that. So we are doing it all from scratch and as organic as we can. Now you hear a lot of people talking about having a regenerative farm, and if I said that, I pronounced it right. And that's exactly what we're trying to do. We are trying to bring the health of the soil up from it being ruined for so many years. We're trying to be good stewards in the land and bring the soil health up. So we got good hay, we've got good grass, we've got good vegetables in the garden and things like that. So in order to do that, you got to leave out the chemicals. And so we're using natural fertilizer, and I said it earlier, we're using liquid rabbit fertilizer, and we're knocking the acidity down with some lime. So liquid lime, I should say. So we are doing everything on our end to bring the soil health up. It's just going to take time. There's going to be weeds. We're not going to put any herbicides out here or anything like that to kill the weeds unless it is absolutely 100% necessary. So we're doing everything we can naturally and then just see how it goes from there. We got to do our part. Let the land knows how to take care of itself if we'll provide what it needs and take away the things that it doesn't need. Looks like we're gonna have cut this small upper pasture this evening, and then either tomorrow or the next day he's gonna come back, start on this lower hay field here, which goes all the way down to the highway. And then the upper hay field is way around the corner there, and then back on that side of the property that way. Well, we're out here in the big hay pasture, trying to get it cut. It's the second day of cutting, and we're gonna try to get some video for you guys on that. Well, folks, we got the hay cut. Everything's laid down. We're just going to be waiting to see if we get any rain. Hopefully we don't get any rain this coming week, and then hopefully by Wednesday we're going to be belling it up. So we appreciate you guys joining us. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time. You guys have a blessed day.